What's up guys, my name is Fukin2002 here, and in this video I'm going to be showing you guys a glitch on Black Ops 3 on how to actually get unlimited Ripper. Now this is actually quite easy to do and only works on the Xbox One sadly, and for this you will need to have a friend, 2 controllers / 2 accounts, and you will also need to have Ripper unlocked obviously. Enough talk about the glitch, I'm going to show you guys how to do this on your own account. So first of all, you want to go ahead and load into Black Ops 3 on a dummy account, meaning your first controller is going to be the dummy account and your second controller is going to be the account that's actually going to be getting the unlimited Ripper, which should be your main account. So let me clarify again, first account or / controller is going to be dummy and second is going to be the account that's actually going to be getting unlimited Ripper, which should be your main. So once you have all of that done, you want to go ahead and go to custom games, and on your second controller go to setup game and make sure your friend is in a public match lobby, but go to setup game, go to edit game rules, go to create a class, go all the way down to edit preset classes, go on the Vanguard class and go ahead and clear everything out of the class and go ahead and hover over primary class. Then switch over to your first controller, and with your first controller you want to go ahead and go to your friend and make sure he is in a public match lobby and make sure he is joinable. Hover over join game, and as soon as you hit join game with your first controller you want to go ahead and spam A with your second controller over the primary. And what should happen is you should actually get a UI stack error. If it doesn't work your first try, just go ahead and try it again. It's very easy to do. You should be in your friend's lobby, go ahead and accept the error message and go ahead and leave with your first controller out of his lobby. At that point, you want to go ahead and hit B twice with your second controller, and if you guys are in the public match lobby, you guys should see that you guys will see your public match lobby classes as you see here. You can pick any of the classes you want unlimited Ripper on, but I chose to use custom class number 2. Now once you do go on that class, I would rather you actually clear everything out of that class just to make room for unlimited Ripper. But once you've chosen your class you want unlimited Ripper on, you want to go ahead and go to lethal and hover over the frag grenade. Now with your first controller you want to go ahead and back out to the main menu, and as you see here, once you guys are in the main menu you want to go ahead and spam up on the D-pad, then hit A, and you guys should be into the campaign. Now with your second controller you want to go ahead and move around and actually go to any of the lethals that are actually unlockable right here, since you do have one unlocked token. I chose to use the Semtex in this video, but you want to go ahead and go to either one of the lethals that are unlockable and go ahead and hit A, and what it should pop up with, it should pop up with like a little unlock confirmation screen right here. Now with your first controller you want to go ahead and hit B once, and that should take you out of campaign. Then spam up on the D-pad, then hit down on the D-pad twice and hit A, and you guys should be into zombies. One thing to tell you that you guys are in zombies is that if you go and look on the top right, you can barely see it, but you should see a little bit of some gobblegums right there. That's when you know you're in zombies. And what you need to do with your first controller is spam down on the D-pad and then hit A. Then you guys should be in weapon kits, go all the way down to secondaries, then hover over the Bowie knife. Then you can hit A or unlock with your second controller and spam B to get out of the weapon kits with your first controller. Then hit B one more time to back out of the zombies lobby with your first controller. Spam up on the D-pad, then hit A, and you guys should be into campaign once again. Once you guys are in campaign with your second controller, go ahead and hit B and go into lethal one more time, and you guys should see all of these lethals ready to be unlocked. Now you can use any of them, you can use C4, Trip Mine, or Semtex, or the Thermite Grenade, you can use any of them, but I use the Semtex. Go ahead and hit A, and an unlock confirmation should pop up on your screen once again. Then with your first controller, go ahead and hit B, and you should be out of campaign. Then spam up on the D-pad and then hit down on the D-pad twice and hit A, and you guys should be into zombies one more time. As you see, I do have the gobblegums right there, that's when I know I'm in zombies. Then with your first controller, go and spam down on the D-pad and then hit A. I kind of messed up right there, but you guys should be into weapon kits one more time and go all the way down to secondaries, hover over the Bowie knife, and with your second controller go ahead and hit A to unlock, and with your first controller back out of the weapon kits. Then with your first controller back out by hitting B once, and you guys should be out of zombies. Then spam up on the D-pad and then hit down on the D-pad once, hit A, and then spam up on the D-pad, then hit A, and you guys should be into multiplayer once again. Then with your second controller, go ahead and go to War Machine and hit A on it, and boom, there you guys go, you will have unlimited Ripper. It's gonna look like an M27 from Black Ops 2, and it's also gonna have the heat wave icon. Now make sure not to take this off of your class whatsoever, or else you will lose this unlimited Ripper, and at that point you can back out of the UI stack by spamming B with your second controller, and then you can go to create a class, and bam, you guys will have unlimited Ripper. and you can actually customize that class however way you like. Just do not take off the heat wave out of your lethals or else you'll lose it. So like I said, you can put on perks, you can put on weapons, doesn't really matter. Just do not take off heat wave off of that class or else you'll lose it. But once you actually do load into a game, what you want to do is actually load into a class that doesn't have that heat wave on it, and you actually want to get yourself Ripper. I believe it is like 3 kills to get Ripper, but once you do get Ripper, you guys can go ahead and kill yourself and switch on to the heat wave class. It's going to say heat wave ready, and it's also going to show like a weird little icon on the bottom right as you see there in your lethal. Now at that point, you guys will have unlimited Ripper. You can use it however many times you want, and you're going to be able to use it forever in that game until either you use the lethal, which is your heat wave, or you hit the button, which is lethal, or you switch off classes. But other than that, that's basically going to be it for the video, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I don't know who the founder is, and massive thanks to Matt Mili for actually allowing me to use his beat in this video. Be sure to go check out his SoundCloud, which will be down in the description below. And yeah, guys, for Styles 2, signing out.